Okay, dear friends, I'm back. Today, I'd like to go through the machine of momentum 1 of the Vulnhub. I will add the link into the description section below so that you can download it. Before we start today's video, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. I do appreciate your help and support. So now, without further ado, let's just get started. To save time, I have already imported the virtual machine into the VirtualBox. So now we can go inside the Kali Linux VM. As you can see over here, I have already identified the IP address of the target as 254. Then I did the map scanning as usual with options like scene scan, virtual scan, the default script scan, and also the comprehensive scan. So from the map scanning results, as you can see, the two open ports. The first one is 22, which is running SSH service, and also the actual version information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. And the next one is 18, which is running HTTP service, and also the actual version information, which is Apache 2. So now what we are going to do next is to do immersion for the web application with the port number 80. Now we can use the browser to do some immersion. Let's refresh this page, and there's some images. Of course, you can download these 4 pictures onto the Kali Linux and make analysis to see whether there is some hidden message inside in these pictures. But I can tell you, we cannot find anything. Any hidden message from such pictures. I will not do that at this moment. And also we can check the source code, but nothing there. And also we can check if the website has robots file. No, and then we can use the Licto to do some immersion. Licto can give us some information about the software to see whether there is some vulnerabilities. There are some vulnerabilities for the web application or software, and also will identify some common directories or files, but nothing there. And also we can use the GoBuster to do some immersion. Let's hit enter, but I can tell you we cannot find anything useful. Of course, we have already know that, the CSS and the image directory and also the GS directories. So I think now we can, we cannot do anything else from the directory immersion. But if we go back to our home page of this site and check the source code, as you can see here, the source is the JavaScript is main. Maybe we can go inside or go into this script. There's some comments of this one, and I think this is the decryption function, and this is encrypted data, and this is the key. And here also another very important point to raise or to note, that is this one. We can make a copy. Let's put some string, for example, like my name. So this will display what we input. So maybe, the ID parameter has SQL injection vulnerability. We can copy, and we can use the SQL map to test whether this site or this parameter has SQL injection vulnerability. And then let's hit enter. Maybe we can check, we can specify the level to be 3. Let's hit enter. Do you want to use these? Yes. But I can tell you, I think this target is not vulnerable to the SQL injection vulnerability. So I'd like to interrupt this process of this SQL injection testing. So maybe also, display what we input besides the SQL injection vulnerability. Maybe there is possibly the XSS vulnerability, the cross-site scripting vulnerability. And to test this point, we can rely on the two. This one I have already make a clone from GitHub, the XSS strike, and this one is very powerful tool. Include as many payloads to test whether this parameter has the XSS vulnerability, and we can go into this directory and let's run. But the IP address would be 254. Let's hit enter. As you can see, yeah, the first payload efficiency is 100, right? So maybe this parameter exists, the SQL injection vulnerability. Yeah, we can, for example, for this payload, we can manually check on this. We can put the payload here. But nothing there. Not correct. So maybe we need to, maybe we can try this one. But incorrect. So we need to continue our test. Maybe we can try this one. But it's not correct. Maybe we can try. Maybe we can try this one. Make a copy. Let's paste in here. Oh, sorry. Maybe there's some cache, so we can use the. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, the target has the XSS vulnerability. We can OK. So we can replace 8 by, we want to get the cookie document cookie. Let's hit enter. Yeah, as you can see, we got the cookie value, and we can make a copy. And from the JavaScript, I think we can use this key to decrypt the encrypted value. And I'd like to use this website to decrypt. And here, as you can see, we also need to put the the key, and here, and decrypt. And I think this must be the password. So now we can go back to our terminal, and I'd like to quit from this script and use the SSH. And also we can make a reasonable guess. The username would be this one. Okay, sorry, we need to remove the old key information first, and then make a collection. So we can copy. Yeah, as you can see, we successfully log in to the target via SSH. Then we can get the user flag without any issue. Okay, so what we can do, we need to do some enumeration, right? And so we can upload the limpia shell script, right? And we can open up another tab. And we can copy this limpia shell script. Okay, and then we can set up the web server by running Python HTTP server module, and we can upload this shell script from the Kali Linux, and we need to make it executable and run this shell script. You know, the limpia shell script is very powerful. This can help us to emulate the vulnerabilities or misconfigurations. So, but to be honest, the limpia shell script didn't give us any hints or any useful information on how to elevate our privilege. As we scroll up all the way to the top, yeah, nothing there. But yeah, wait a moment. Although nothing is highlighted in red or yellow color, but as you can see, the active ports, there is local service running on the port number 6379. As you know, this port number is used by Redis database. So we can use Redis CLI to connect to the local Redis database. And we can list all the keys. Yeah, just only one key, and we can get the value of this key. You know, the Redis database is key value database, not like MySQL relational database. So I think we can quit. So this must be the password for the root user. We can make a copy, and we can switch to the root user. And now we can paste in here. As you can see, we have already become the root user, and we can get the root flag here without any issue. So I think so far we have already elevated our privilege to root user and retrieve the root flag. Okay, so that's all I'd like to go through this machine of the Momentum 1 together with you. I hope you can enjoy my video. I will keep on doing that in the future, and see you in the next one. Bye.